The work we do facilitates travel to the US. And so because of that, students who are here because of our work. Seasonal workers are here because of our work. Tourists. So one time I was in a restaurant with my family and our server said she was from somewhere in Eastern Europe. She was here on a seasonal worker visa, and so I was able to ask her how that process was. And it was one of the few times I think my family has seemed to understand what I do. So that was really special. And so I think, you can see the impact of our work every day, especially the few years coming out of COVID, where there have been fewer people coming to the US for several reasons. And you read in the news, crab's more expensive in Maryland and Delaware because there's no one to pick it, or restaurants are open partial hours because they don't have the workers they need. And you know that they need these seasonal workers, right? And so you know that the work that we are doing every day will allow those seasonal workers to come back, and that each year we should be seeing an improvement in those services and availability of those services because of people traveling to the US.
We hear from the American public on a regular basis because, again, the work we do really matter. And there's nothing like getting a letter, an email, a phone call saying that the work our people did helped someone make their trip, whether it was a leisure vacation trip or whether it was a life and death situation. You get that feedback, you get those thank yous from the public.
We had an applicant that sent a letter back to our site and said, thank you to all of you who are involved with getting me my passport. I was able to fly to my family so I could spend the last few hours together with my father who passed away. And when I read that, I realized that what we do matters.
I think we hear a lot about companies who put profits in front of people and the community, and for me, I tell them that I try to support a company that really cares about not only its shareholders and not only the mission, which is critical, but also the employees. Some of the things we've talked about and how we care about our members and we listen in the feedback and also the environment and the community that we live. I mean, the building that we're in right now uses fully renewable energy. I know we do a lot of consulting about sustainability. We're just a company that really cares about me and cares about you and cares about our community.
People that come here to work, they come because they know that you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be doing a job that means more, not only to our client, but to those folks that are receiving the products that we're sending, because we try to make sure that you get the highest quality product anywhere. There's no place that you can get what we can do.
When I joined my current program 2 years ago, one of the things that really struck me early on was how passionate the agency members are about the work that they do. Regardless of what's going on in the United States politically, they know that they have missions that they have to deliver on in order to provide life-saving services to those in need.
Everyone works together. People might be assigned to a primary task, but there is no hesitancy to go help in another task that has a larger backlog. And for us, as our primary duty is processing passport applications, we tend to see hundreds of thousands a week come into our mail open area, and team from across all floors come down and support that. And each day is an accomplishment because we put through 50,000 in our mail open while still handling all kinds of congressional inquiries, and that congressional team receives nothing but kudos from staffers and congressmen, congresswomen, and senators alike. Each day we help the traveling public through someone who's traveling in their dream vacation to someone who is having an unfortunate event of seeing a family member who's ill or whatever it may be. Everybody there helps each day achieve those urgent travel needs. It's what they believe in, it's what I believe in as well, and that is the one team, one mission. We're all in this together and we're going to help each other out.
When COVID happened, our client shut down, and that was the first time they've ever had to do that, and they had to shut down in 190 plus countries that they are in the 70 countries that we support them in. And then after we got over the initial shock and helped them adjust, they had a new financial reality. They're used to generating revenue to support their services. And when COVID happened, they had no customers paying for their services. So we were with them, we showed up as a partner and showed them and gave them ideas on how to cut their costs. So, we helped them in the immediate term with their changes in their procedures and processes. And then as COVID decreased and they started to reopen their services, it was very up and down, right? So they would start services and stop services, and it was never linear. So we were with them while we adjusted to the ups and the downs, and they have thanked us many times over the years and credited us with their ability to come out the other side of it finally.
When you talk about trust, I look at my role as a trusted advisor. And when I work with the client, I look at providing solutions within their framework and what that means to them. When I sell to the client, I sell support, but only if it's justified, only if it's needed, only if it's the right thing to do. That is why I feel that I am trusted. I'm not about sales unless it makes sense to our client.
The time I've been on the program, we've grown from 10 million applications a year to 20 plus million applications a year. So we've more than doubled in volumes. And those things certainly keep us busy. They certainly keep us growing. And our client, we have an excellent relationship with our client where they know they can count on us to provide not just the operational support, but also provide ideas and things along those lines to help improve efficiency and help the program grow.